and welcome back to Glamour Girls. It's so nice to finally be back filming for you guys, and it feels really good to sit here and say that I am happy to bring content to you guys. I am happy to do a full face beat of makeup for you guys, and I'm happy because I finally get to be back on YouTube and other social media. So guys, I have created this look here today, and I have been obsessed with all Wet n Wild products. I have been using it over a year now, and I'm really enjoying the product. So today I created this look right here using the Comfort Zone eyeshadow palette, but I have used this palette quite often in the past, and I'm just obsessed with like the colors that's in this palette. But this is what I came up with today, and this is what I created for today, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. So let's get into the video. Okay, so guys, I do apologize if you can hear any noise in the background. I am going to be doing my face today, trying to use only one brand, which is Wet n Wild. I might not have everything from that brand, but we're going to try our best. What I already did was I primed my face with my Essence Hydrating Perfecting Primer, and I just blended it out. It comes in this nice like dropper kind of applicator thing, and I just took some and I moisturized my skin, especially where I'm really dry. And now that I am acne prone, so it's very sad that not all products agree to my skin. So I am going to just apply that onto my skin. Now if you're looking for a good primer for dry skin or combination skin, I would recommend the Essence Perfecting Hydrating or Hydrating Perfecting Primer. This is really good, and I think it's about 60 rands or so. Absolutely one of my fave primers. I've always liked Essence primers. All of the primers that I've used in the past as well has been my go-to primer that I always go for whenever I'm doing a full face of makeup. So I'm going to go in with this foundation. Just going to shake it really well. And I'm going to apply it to my face. I'm not color correcting or I'm not hiding all my dark marks today because I don't feel like doing it. It's more of a hectic job. So guys, I applied my foundation in caramel, and what I'm doing is I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Kabuki, like a flat top brush, getting my mirror, and I'm just gonna start to blend that out with the brush.
So guys, I'm taking my Wet n Wild concealer, photo focus concealer in shade Tony Beige, and I'm applying that underneath my eye and on my chin, on my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. Next, to brighten this color up because it is a bit dark, I'm taking my Revlon Candid concealer in 025, and I'm just applying a little bit over that concealer to brighten it up so it doesn't oxidize and get really dark on my skin. And now I'm taking my Charlie Cream to Powder contour, and what I do is I take it on this little Wet n Wild concealer brush. It's a flat brush. It works really nice to apply cream products. So I am going to apply this on my face, where I will normally contour the sides of my face, under my chin to hide that double chin. Then I put some on my forehead and along my nose, and then I also take a little bit and apply it at the bottom of my lip to make it appear bigger, and then I just decided to put a little bit more underneath the chin. So I'm blending all of that contour out with my G31 brush, and now I'm going in with my powder, and this is the Yardley Photo Focus in Golden Tan. I'm going to pick a powder brush which is more precise, not very big, and I'm just going to apply a little bit wherever I concealed, because I want it to set in place and not move. Especially if it's a hot day, you don't want your concealer moving and melting from your face. Now I'm going to go in with the Photo Focus in Dark Cafe, and this color here is a very nice color to contour, and I'm using the contour Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to apply that wherever I contour. So basically I'm bronzing up in the hollows of my face, and my forehead, my neck.
So guys, I went off camera and I did this eye here for y'all. I applied my false lashes and I added my eye base on this eye, and I put some loose powder underneath the eye to catch any fallout. So if you're wondering what eye base I used the Makeup Freedom Makeup eyeshadow base, and let's go in with the shadows. So I'm going to take my big fluffy brush by Switch Beauty, and I'm going to go in the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This one's called Comfort Zone, and I'm going to start off with the transitional color right here, which is this peachy orangey color, and I'm going to apply this in my crease, above my crease, just below my brow bone, and I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to start blending it. What this is going to do is it's going to give it a nice transitional shade, going from the black to the red to the peachy color. So I'm just going to apply that here. And then a bit underneath my eye. I am going to take the Wet n Wild crease blending brush, and this is what it looks like as well. It has a very nice big head that I can also distribute color along the crease as well as the upper of the crease. So now I'm going to take this color transitional shade, which is like a plum / burgundy color. I'm going to pick up a little bit on the brush, dust off the excess, and in my crease I'm going to blend that out. To take my Real Techniques brush, I don't know, there was a name here but it came off, and this is like a smoky brush. It is flat, but at the edge it's more buffy. So I'm going to go in, just blowing up the fallout, and I'm going to go in with this dark color right here, and I'm going to take this color and I'm going to start to blend it in my outer V like that, and bring it into the inner corner of my eye in the crease, and I'm going to blend that out. Okay, so guys, I'm going to take my Switch Beauty crease blending brush right here, dip it into that same dark shadow that we picked up just now, and just blend that out in the outer V, making it nice and smooth, no harsh lines. Now, I know this is a dark color to work with, but remember, with light motions and a little bit at a time, you can achieve the look you want. So I'm just going to apply that into my crease and in the outer V, and then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild crease blending brush and just blend that out so there's no harsh lines. Now, as you can see, it is coming along the way I want it to. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to take my concealer by Revlon, the Candid Concealer. I'm going to cut my crease, just add a little bit. I'm going to take my Real Techniques detailed brusher and just cut that crease nice and soft. Now that we have cut a half crease on the eyelid, we're gonna go in with our eyeshadow. I'm gonna take Real Techniques detailed brusher again, and we're going to pick up this beautiful like champagne pinky color right here, and we're gonna apply it on that cut crease. Now I am finding when using the shadow, even before prior to using it today, I did get a lot of fallout in the pan, and then thereafter when I touch another color it does mix up. But I think that the pigments are really good. It's just that I am not happy about the fallout that you get once you touch the pan. So I think what I should do is spray my brush with some fix spray and then dip into the color that I want, because I don't want any fallout. So now that we got it, I'm going to pick up my pinky shade right here, dust off the excess and start dabbing that on. Okay guys, now that I have applied my shimmery shade onto my eyelid, I'm going to go back in with a dark color right here, and I'm going to go in with the same Real Techniques smoky brush, and I'm going to just apply more of this black shade into my outer V, blending it in with the goldy shade. We're going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild liner. I'm going to be using this felt tip liner. It's called Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner by Wet n Wild. I've been loving it. I've been only using this so far with all of my makeup, and I've been loving the way it dries matte. And I think I have my lashes probably. I'm just going to redo that once I'm done. So I just took off my lash because I'm going to redo it. So what I'm doing is I am lining my lash line. Not something too dramatic. And then I'm just filling it in. So I'm taking that emerald color from the palette, and I am dusting it underneath close to the lash line. So guys, what I'm going to do is I am going to put my lashes on, and then I will be back. Okay guys, so I applied my lashes, and I'm using the Mink 3D hair lashes in style X19. I've got them on. They are like wispy but a bit natural looking. So now that we finished applying our lashes, I'm gonna go in with some of my brow pencil, and I'm just gonna shape those brows again. I did do that before I could
finish up my eye makeup, but I feel like I just want to make it a bit more darker, so I'm just gonna fill it in off. But for eyes, the last thing I want to do is I want to apply some liner to the bottom, and I'm using the Define A Line by Maybelline, and I'm just gonna apply this in the waterline. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara. For mascara, I do have a Wet n Wild mascara right here. I did get this from overseas. It was a gift given to me. It has a thick and thin brush, one for your upper lashes, and then it has the smaller brush which is for your lower lashes. I am running out of it because it has become my favorite mascara to use of all time, because I love the way the brush is designed for the lower lashes. But unfortunately I'm not going to use this because it's really dried out, so I'll really have to put an arm into it and get it. So I'm going to go in with my Essence Princess Lash Princess, sorry, and I'm just gonna add some mascara. Okay guys, so for blush I'm going to be using Mellow Wine in the Wet n Wild color icon, and it's this beautiful rustic peachy kind of color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it with the same brush that we used the powder, and I'm gonna dab and just apply it to the apples of my cheeks like that. And now we're gonna highlight. So I have the color Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. It's one of my favorite highlighters. By all means, I have to say that I am in love with this highlighter. I've used it all the time. It's my go-to highlighter. It suits my skin color, it brightens up and makes me glow, and I really love it, whether I'm using it on my eye, on my cheeks, or even sometimes I put it over some lipsticks to make it metallic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this highlighter, and I'm going to take a highlighting brush. So we're going to take our Zoefa 105 highlighting brush, and we're going to dust off the excess, and then we're just going to, with the light hand, highlight and then I'm going to take a little bit and apply it to my chin, Cupid's bow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very fine brush, which is my highlighting brush that I use to apply highlighter on my brow bone, and I'm going to take a bit of the highlighting color and I'm going to apply that in my inner tear duct just to brighten up. For lipstick, I've got the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Give Me Mocha, and I am gonna try it on. I don't know whether I should use a dark color or just maybe go for a lighter color, but we are gonna do it anyway because we bought it. I mean, like, what are we gonna do after? I have no idea because I have so much of makeup. So we're gonna line our lips with the professional lip liner.
So today we're gonna try out the liquid catsuit by Wet n Wild again. This is like a brown plum color. So guys, the last thing for us to do is to add our facial mist, and I'm going to be using this one by Avon. So guys, I think I'm about done. I'm just gonna switch up and I'll meet you on the other side. Hey guys, I am done with this look. This is the final result of what I created. I added some earrings and I put on a top, and I am gonna keep this makeup look on for the entire evening. Maybe I'll go out, I'm not sure yet. But thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. It finally felt so good to sit here and film for you guys, and I'm happy to be back on YouTube. And if you guys want me to do any other video, and if y'all need some advice, or if y'all need anything, just don't feel afraid to hit me up on any of my social media. And as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. I will see you on my next video. And don't forget that I'm gonna try and bring as much content to you guys as possible. I'm still working on my lighting in my studio, and I'm still working on my filming. So if you guys think that there is something wrong with my lighting or my voice or the echo, I do apologize, because I am trying to work on that slowly but surely. But I just wanted to say that no matter what life gives you, always take it in a positive way, and with much love. I shall see you on the next video. Bye.